All right, all right. So, welcome guys to the Tea with Jack Loh show, and today we have a new guest. Like, tell me about like who you are, and like I see you do this whole Twitch stream or what's so not. Yeah, what's it all about, man?
Hi everybody. I'm Samuel. I'm 17, born on January 20,
Who?
2003, and I live in the Philippines. I'm one third Chinese, mostly Filipino, a little bit of Spanish. And today I'm gonna be talking with Jack Loh. He invited me while I was streaming.
Yeah, yeah. And you're like super cool to actually do this whole thing together. And yeah, like I think it's something that is very easy like icebreaker for us, like easy for us to talk about. Is like how did you started doing your stream? Because I myself did this whole stream because I see a lot of like big streamers. They because I enjoy playing video games. I play this game called Dota 2, and I just enter the place and I usually watch them through Twitch, and yeah, that's how I actually started doing this whole Twitch thing too. And yeah, maybe you can talk to me about like how you started, like what made you started, man.
Mm, Starting like before streaming,
Yeah,
I
why did you want to
wanted.
do it? Yeah.
I was passionate about getting a setup, getting green screen, making sure I got everything I needed, and especially Wi-Fi because our old Wi-Fi was like DSL and it was like two Mbps upload speed, but now
Correct.
it's kind of like 24. So like I think it got like 50 times. Oh no, the pass was like zero point 0.4. Then it's kind of like 50 times
It's
better
getting a
now.
lot better, is it?
Yeah.
That's cool.
If you're gonna talk about like when I started streaming,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
started with Minecraft, just pure calm Minecraft. But after 1 week, I realized that Minecraft, I was done with it. I played it for years, and I don't know. Maybe it was me thinking if I start streaming with Minecraft, it'd probably make me like Minecraft again and make me enjoy it
Yeah.
hardcore. Because I would play hardcore and just play for hours and hours. But I realized soon enough that I didn't actually enjoy playing Minecraft. I enjoyed the fact that people followed me because of Minecraft. There, even though Minecraft was oversaturated because of the time
Yeah.
when I streamed, a lot of people just went and followed, and then I would get people right now asking me, "Oh, this is not Minecraft. I like Minecraft." And yeah, I had to say I kind of changed. I went back after Minecraft. I started doing a little bit of just chatting in real life because that's actually what I originally wanted. I wanted more of like
Yeah.
a everyday IRL vlogging, but instead of like the edited vlogs, it's like real time.
Yeah.
And then I would also use a bit of like computer time in there and play some League of Legends, try some just watching videos, talking a little bit.
Love it.
But but I also
That's amazing.
realized that I didn't like sitting on a chair. I,
Okay.
I my back got tired. I also didn't like playing League of Legends all the time. I just didn't like games in general. I didn't like using a computer all the time.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It makes sense. It
So
makes sense.
now, so I tried to juggle both trying to use my phone to stream and using my computer to stream. And what ended up happening, since today's my 70, 2 days ago, on
Yeah.
the 15th day of my official streaming, I burned, what's the word? Burned down, burnt
Burnout.
out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you got tired or
And
like something like this, yeah.
yeah, and during the stream when I was streaming my phone, you could see the frustration in my face. I was just done. I was done with everything. I couldn't handle the pressure of switching from the computer, setting everything up, the camera and everything, and then switching to my phone, then switching to my computer, switching to
I
my phone.
totally understand that. Like it makes a lot of
Yeah,
sense.
it was crazy. So
Yeah.
now I'm hoping that this is like just this final decision. Yeah, I made a decision to uh, hopefully focus once and for all on just chatting, as in just use my phone to stream real life IRL, just be talking all the time. So yeah, this kind of thing, this kind of talking right now, this interview, or it's
Yeah.
exactly what I expect and what I went in all in for this for.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really happy that you invited me here
Yeah,
to talk
yeah.
about
I
this.
think you got to like thank this guy. He's on my Twitch chat. I don't know. He found you and he asked me to do this with you because he thought that you might be cool doing with him. And it's called I'm a God. Literally a god. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. He linked me up with you and really nice guy, he found you and yeah, then I thought like it must be very cool talking to you. And thankfully that you really like doing this whole thing together because I enjoy like because I started this whole thing, this whole channel to do this thing as well. And like you cool doing with me this with this thing. It's super cool. And I hope you have fun, like this whole thing. I feel like the most important thing is to have fun, like you were
okay.
saying, like you didn't like the Minecraft part and then you move on to do this whole IRL. It make total sense to me. And like it's okay to change your mind, like sometimes like in the past you may enjoy like a certain thing and then you will change. I guess we are growing, like humans does
Mm,
evolve. And like the things that we love might change or what's or not. And yeah, I like this whole IRL thing. And it's pretty much like a podcast thing. And just chatting, just having fun. And I just love the energy, just it's just like chit chatting with friends and what's or not. And yeah, it's so cool. And yeah, what exact things do you like about this whole IRL part, like since it's quite a big thing, like just chatting or what's or not. Like which specific part like that excites you the most?
in IRL. Hmm. Well, I feel like just in real life chatting in general, just showing the everyday life. If I ever want to do any hobbies, then I can just do that. But of course, I'm not really focused on the hobbies. I'm just focused on me being myself most of the time. But this time, I use more of the thinking that I normally do in my mind and try to put it more outwardly and learn how to be more, how you say this, more
Vocal?
self-aware,
Yeah,
self-aware and yes, vocal. So that even though I'm being watched by people and also being aware that people are
you're
watching
still
me,
growing.
that I could also grasp that, how you say this, that same level, so that
Love it.
this streaming isn't just the stream itself, but also the way I handle people in real life. That can also help
Love.
me be more understanding of sometimes misunderstandings with tone, especially in chat. It's hard to understand sometimes. Sometimes you
Love.
also get
Love.
trolls, and this is kind of like both the main reason why I like it, streaming in general, but also it's kind of like a supporting character to
Love.
real
Love.
life and actually talking with people in real life. So yeah.
Love. Yeah. Totally, like I totally like agree with like whatever you're saying over here. It's pretty much like improving like our people skills, like getting better at like people skills, like understanding people, talking with people, and just you know just having fun, like you getting like the better people skill to be able to communicate with people better. And like be able to empathize people whenever a person feels sad or what's or not. Like I think this is like a very good platform for us to like learn stuff. It's not about
Yeah.
just just showing our face, chatting with people. It's learning for not only us, like viewers out there eventually, hopefully,
Yeah.
people who can
Practical.
actually see us and then learn from us and what's not. I think this is like a very pretty cool thing to do, right? Like, and at the same time, money, like if eventually this can become like a sustained lifestyle, how good it will be. We're not just like kind of like helping us in a sense. We're like selflessly like using this time to actually help others as well. And I
Yeah.
love it. I totally love where you're going, like the thought that you're having. And I feel like what we're doing here is like leaning into our passion, like doing things that we kind of like love. And we feel that it's somewhere that we like love doing. And I see that like you are like putting the energy, trying to set everything up properly. And I can feel the pain. There's a lot of things that you got to set up properly before you can do this thing out. Like so how is like the struggle like, like being able to like
Mm,
put up this whole setup for you to do this whole IRL thing.
it's not hard. This setup that I have right now for chatting,
Yeah.
it's a lot easier than what I have to do to set up on a computer. And the good thing about me in IRL is the fact that I can choose however I want to sit. When you're on a computer, you're sort of always on a sit down state. Me, I'm actually like doing an engine sit right now, and I'm kind of leaning against the wall compared to like when you're playing computer. Of course, you can lean against a chair, but sitting in the same pose all the time is tiring. But if you're talking about like setup in general, like there was so many experimental things that I did, so many angles that I tried to do, so many. It was crazy. The first week, the second week, it killed me. Like I had to like restart my brain. I had to get that like one day of just like thinking about everything that happened so that I can just make a decision once and for all how I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, it totally makes sense to me because like that will be like down days like this, like you try something and then something that like doesn't work and you get frustrated, and I do that a lot of time, like say like I play like video games, like I play this game Dota 2, and it's very frustrating, like you keep doing like certain things over and over again and you don't get it, like you don't get better, and
Yeah,
in fact you even deprove, and I in fact deprove, and I just got to sit myself one day, to think about like, okay, what's wrong here, like what am I missing, like what did I not like see, that I'm not improving or what's not, and I need this like this. And I think it happens a lot like during my life as well, like which I can't really recall because it's pretty much like a long memory kind of thing, like it's long ago and I can't really recall it, but I feel that there's a lot of moments like this, that there will be a day that I need to like reconsider that what am I doing, is it correct or not. Like, I think I need to basically take a step back,
yeah.
relook at
You need
stuff.
a break.
Yeah, to reanalyze about stuff. I think this is a pretty much a healthy move. I like it in theory it seems like a bad move, to be honest, because you're like not doing anything for an entire day. That's a lot. That's a lot. But to me, I feel like it's like a very healthy move. I'm improving like the aspect of like gaining myself like what I call perspective. Was like different things that I did not see, and then I get to see it, and I go there and perform. Like I do better in my video games or whatnot on the Dota 2. And yeah, man, like I think like you looking back, it pretty much like you won't regret, right? Like having that day off to actually rethink about stuff for yourself, for the future days for you to be happier, I'll say.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like so what's up? Like so like on your this Twitch channel, what's the forward looking stuff that you're looking towards to?
Expanding. Uh, since now I live with my family. I live in my parents' house, and kind of things are still focused on school, still focused on getting a job. I'm at that
Right,
you could say phase of life. But what I'm gonna do afterwards, after I graduate, after I kind of settle, that's when I'll upgrade my stream. And
right,
when I move out, that's where I'm going to make kind of like my hive, or kind of like my this special place for streaming. I'm gonna set up cameras everywhere, and when I stream, I can
right.
just use those cameras and just kind of alternate between them. If I'm ever in this room, I'll use this camera. If ever in that room, I'll use this camera.
It'll be
Just
really
enough
cool, yeah.
cameras. Yeah, enough cameras to show, I guess, my everyday life, but kind of also teaching me to remain uh calm and myself, not to treat this, I guess, audience as threat anymore, but to also appreciate when people come and go. Just watch it happen. Sometimes they just watch it in silence. Sometimes they talk a lot. Sometimes they even want an answer from me. But to just breeze through everything, kind of I want it to be an everyday kind of a stream.
Right. Right. It makes total sense to me, like just be very loyal to the viewers out there, It's it's nice it's super cool to have like our audience with you. And yeah, man, like to wrap it up over here, like I usually like to end the show by asking about like one last thing, that you're thinking a lot about, like a hot take or whatsoever that you are thinking a lot about before we end off like this whole podcast show together, man. Yeah. Anything that you like to like share about, like anything that you want to talk about. Yeah.
I think what you're doing is great for
Cool.
you. I
Yeah.
think what you're doing is good for not. You could probably say I could probably say as much nicety as possible, but I think
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
able to give, if you're not just talking to YouTubers, right? You're doing streamers, right?
Yeah.
Not
Yeah. Like
YouTubers,
our
streamers.
Instagram and like Twitch streamers. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think this kind of these interviews, these are what people need if
Yeah.
they want to get uh, ahead at this head level to understand the, I guess you can say, the network around them. That because
Definitely.
most streamers, there are streamers definitely that like to solo everything, but that
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
that's definitely like a dice chance by like 1 in a million. But once you're able to get that network going, I
Right.
think everything, charisma wise, learning how to be more entertaining wise, it'll be a lot easier.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. It feels like it's like helping each other kind of a thing, and like it's a lot of people getting together, networking, and just most importantly having fun. That's what we're here for, and I think that's for you as well. Like you're here to have fun. Because this is something that is fun for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So with that, thank you for joining me to do this whole thing together, and I hope you have a good one and have a good stream ahead, man. Like, yo, this is super cool for me, man.
Okay.
Cool. I'll catch you next time, man. Peace out, man.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Cool. Bye.